Falling out at sunrise with the kettle on the stove. Miles of winding tarmac and a map we've come to know. Maverick by the window, rooster snoozing in the light. Paul and Beth are steering us through every town at night. Fields of green and ferry boats, castle walls and coastal air. Paw prints on the dashboard, adventure everywhere. We're the touring tales, we're on the move. Four wheels, two dogs, and a road to prove. From the UK to Europe under open skies. We're the touring tales, where the good life rides.
Hi all, so welcome to the brand new channel. I'm Paul, this is Beth. We're doing things a little bit backward in that we've come out for the day to Leisure World, which is up near Catterick, and we're just having a look around some motorhomes now. But as I say, it's a bit backward because we have already bought one that we pick up at the end of the month. But we thought we'd take you around, just have a look. It's one of them things where we're hoping we don't see another one and then go, oh my god, we should have bought this one instead. But so far we've seen a couple of similar layouts to ours, but we're still pretty happy. Yeah, we're still pretty happy at what we've got. So we'll take you around a couple, let you have a look at some layouts in case you're thinking of getting one. We'll explain why we've kind of gone for the layout we have, and yeah, we'll show you some motorhomes. See you in a minute. So Beth just told me that this one here, although completely different style, is probably about the length of the one we've just got. And I'm now imagining our driveway being very compact. I'll find a way. It will fit on. It will have to fit on. If I have to knock the front of the house down and move it back a couple of feet, I'll have to try and get it to fit on. Hi all, so here we are. We have come up to Leisure World at Catterick, just to have a look around the motorhomes and accessories for our newly bought one. I know we've not shown you it yet, but we will do at a later date. But we'll just have a look around and see what we need to buy and how much money we need to spend. And as usual, you want to try and do it cheap, and then you see something that's a £500 pizza oven and you think, yeah, I want that instead. So I've had a look around. We're just having a sit down now, having a couple of cokes, and again, didn't intend to buy it, but saw these and thought, yeah, we'll actually have to have a couple of them. So happy, ready for it. So we'll show you around some of the motorhomes here. We found a couple that are similar style to what we've kind of gone for, haven't we? Similar layouts, but I don't know, maybe slightly more modern, different fixtures and fittings and stuff. I think ours is pretty modern, and the ones we've seen here have probably got another 40 grand on top, haven't they? And they're probably not 40 grand with the difference, but yeah, it's nice. So we'll devour these and then we'll speak to you in a bit. Oh, we've just seen this one. This is a Auto Trail, an F74. Well, we've just been in the layout. It's pretty similar to what we've got, but we haven't paid £71,000 for ours. But this is lovely inside, and it will give you an idea of what we've bought. Obviously, we'll show you ours when we pick it up at the end of this month. But it's a very, very similar layout. So you've obviously got your driver's cab there, plenty of storage over, but the finish is nice, like this leatherette kind of feel. This is on a Ford chassis. It's a manual, which doesn't really bother me being manual or automatic. The one we've bought's a manual, but touch wood, I think should be okay with that. Been used to a manual. I'm getting old now, so I'm used to driving a manual for a long time. But yeah, so there's 2 seat belts on that, 2 travelling seats there. I'm not sure whether there is on this side one. Sometimes you can flip that side one around and it becomes another travelling seat. I'm not sure whether this one does or not, but sometimes on these models you can flip them around and then you get another forward facing travelling seat. So this one will go to Beth at the back. This is an island bed one. Is it they call it the island bed? Yeah. So it pushes in and flips out a bit to give you a bit of this space, and obviously you've got kind of minimal space around the side. But it's nice. It's a nice layout. This was one of our layouts that we thought about, wasn't it?
Yeah, we thought about this.
But we've gone for something slightly different, which we'll show you. But bed comfy, yeah.
Bed's comfy, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice, very spacious, really, really modern looking van. I do like it. No, not at all. Little hidden things, your table's hidden away and tucked away. There's nothing that really kind of appears out of place or anything like that. You've got your fridge freezer, nice slimline one. That's a Thetford one, which I think's fairly popular. A lot of them have. Built-in microwave, your kitchen, covered sink. Yeah, it's lovely. Very, very kind of a similar style to what we've gone for.
The front's very similar.
It is, yeah. It's just kind of the back a bit.
And the bedrooms.
Yeah, you've got a separate shower there, which looks nice. Really spacious for the size of the van, really, with having a separate shower. That's something we found, haven't we? Sometimes we've seen absolutely massive vans that you think it's huge, even above like your 3.5 tonnage, but the space just seems wasted, doesn't it? And it seems not to be used really well. Whereas this one, it does seem to use the space quite well.
Yeah. And we've seen bigger vans with bathrooms that are
all in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as good as this one.
No, definitely not. But yeah, this is a nice van, but 71,000 it is on the slightly expensive side for me, really. But yeah, we'll make out. We'll show you some more. This is a Burstner. It's an ex-hire one they've got on sale here at Leisure World. So this is 79,000, and this is one we found that's pretty much, give or take, the same layout as ours. Like I say, it's probably there's about another £40,000 on top of what we paid for it. So you can get a similar sort of spec for a lot less money if you look around and you look around the used market. So anyway, we'll take you inside and you can have a look. Hi. So this is the inside of the Burstner. It's very similar to the one that we've bought that we pick up at the end of the month. It's based on the Fiat Ducato like ours. It's a manual like ours. It has these swivel captain seats, I think they are, so it's great because obviously you've got the extendable table which you can shut out. This kind of then becomes your lounge.
Yeah, our lounge is sort of like this.
Yeah. So there's the two forward travel seats. We have, I think, an extra travel seat on this left hand side here. We have an extra seat belt, but all in all this is pretty much our exact kind of layout.
Table's a bit different, but
table's a little bit different. I think this is like doubles up, so it must fold out again, but very, very similar, really similar.
The drop down bed as well. That's what we've got.
That was one of the big things that we were looking for that really appealed for me as well, is you have this electric drop down bed. Some of them are a manual pull down. I'm not sure whether this is manual or you have an electric one. This one's obviously done on a key here, and you literally switch it to lock it, switch it to on, and then there'll be a button somewhere and the bed will drop down probably to about here, and you can have a little step ladder or a step up. But as a second bed, I think it's great, you know, if you have people over or if you've got kids or anything like that, and you're dropping down, it literally gives you an extra kind of double bed space, which is fantastic. Kitchen's lovely. Got the Thetford triplex oven, which is like an oven grill. You've got your 3-burner hob on top.
Ours is the triplex one, isn't it?
Yeah, ours is the triplex one as well. So yeah, it's great. It's everything you need.
Dometic fridge.
Yeah, Dometic fridge there, which is enough for anybody.
It's double side one as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is a double side one if I can work out how this locks or undoes without breaking it. No, we can't.
We don't know.
I don't want to break it, it's not mine. But yeah, they're great. They tend to run off gas.
Well, this one's a rear lounge with a drop down bed at the back.
Yeah, so it is slightly different to ours. So this has a rear lounge. We're similar to the Bailey Adamo, which we'll take you to see next door. We're kind of a combination of the two. This has a rear lounge. Then you've got a second electric drop down bed, which is nice. This is different to as I first thought it was. But yeah, this was kind of the other setup that we were looking at. We'll take you next door to have a look at the Bailey Adamo. That's got the rear kind of twin beds, which is the same as ours.
It's got the island bed in that one.
Is that got the island bedding? We'll try and find one that's got the double twin beds. So it's kind of, ours is a combination of this and the island bed one. But no, this is very nice. There's your switch for dropping your rear bed down. Plenty of wardrobe space, plenty of cupboard space. But yeah, so this is a really nice van. But a bit too much money for me, a bit rich for our blood. But still really nice and very similar to layout to what we've got. So we'll try and find you one with our rear layout and we'll show you what that's like. Hi, so this is the Bailey Adamo that I mentioned earlier. I just want to mark on the internet now that I was right and Beth was wrong. It's a rarity, I know, but this one does have the twin beds, doesn't it, Beth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so this rear is really similar to what we've got. But like in the other van where we had the drop down bed over the lounge as well and that seating arrangement, instead of having the lounge and another drop down bed, we've got this kind of twin setup. Slightly different on ours. Ours has more of an extendable middle part as well that you can put the
insert mattresses
on. Yeah, so
and then it's one big
massive bed, which for Maverick and Rooster I'm sure they will enjoy bounding up and down on. But yeah, this is still this setup this way.
We did like the Adamo range, didn't we? That's
the Bailey Adamo was the one that we were really looking at first before we saw the one that we've seen.
And we thought that would be our dream van in the future.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted to get.
And we always knew, and the big thing was I retire in a few years. I know you're probably all thinking that I'm nowhere near old enough, but I'm lucky enough to retire in a few years. And the dream van that we were talking about getting, using part of a lump sum, was that Bailey Adamo. And they do so many different levels to it. They do the rear lounge one with a drop down bed. They do rear lounge with 2 drop down beds. Then they do the island bed and they also do the twin bed like this. And we always thought that ultimate van, never be able to afford it yet, but that was our dream van. And we always thought this next step that we're taking now would be a bit of our bridging van, if you like. So something we could get and use, but wouldn't be the dream van. We'd have to compromise on something because we just didn't have the money. And that was what we were settling for. But the Bailey Adamo was always our dream van. What we've seen and what we've managed to get now for the money, we don't feel we've compromised at all, do we? No. I mean, obviously I look forward to showing you around it at the end of the month, but certainly if you are looking at new vans and you're looking at the Bailey Adamos, I'd say go for it. If that's your level and you think you can do that, brilliant. So many combinations, great vans. But then alternatively, the one we've got it's not a compromise. It kind of has a lot of the same features and it's going to suit us and we're going to love it without thinking, oh, I wish we'd have been able to get the Bailey Adamo. So we've been really lucky in that sense. I think that we're going to be happy for a fairly long time. But yeah, no, beautiful vans. Love the Bailey Adamos. This one's based on the Ford as well, I think. You have the separate shower again, toilet, separate lounge area with the kitchen. The cab's lovely.
It's nice.
It's a really
nice furnishings.
Van. Yeah, nice furnishings. A really nice modern looking van.
Little stops and big views, coffee cups and muddy trails, friendly faces, weather changes, every story never fails. Maverick leads the morning, Rooster keeps the vibe alive. Taillight with a
Hi all, so we're back from Catterick now. It's been about an hour and a half drive back. Nice drive back though, through a lot of nice Yorkshire villages. Give us some ideas of places to go when we pick the motorhome up. Like we said, we'll pick up at the end of the month, so we'll do another video then when we go down. We've got to drive down to Oxfordshire to pick up the new van, and we'll be doing an overnighter down there just to work out how it works and make sure everything's fine with it. We've come back, we're just sat in the garden. It's a nice night now, it's quite mild, so we're letting Mav and Roo just have a bit of a run around, who you've not properly met yet, but we will introduce now. So yeah, these are our 2 crazies that'll be coming with us on most of the adventures. And yeah, if you do like what you see, it's a brand new channel. If you're into anything motorhoming or caravanning or camping, then feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll try and do some videos that will entertain you. We did break in with a caravan and we've upgraded to a motorhome now, so we'll try and give you what tips and tricks we've found, and we'll be discovering new stuff as well with motorhoming, because it will be brand new to us having come from the caravan.
Yep.
We'll say bye-bye to Mav and Roo, and you'll undoubtedly see them again soon and see what sort of chaos they bring when we try and bring them along on the holidays. We'll be uploading as much as we can on our days off from work, but we do work full-time as well in pretty chaotic jobs, but we'll try and get on as much as we can and update what we're doing. And as soon as we go down to pick the motorhome up, we'll start a video. Hello, Maverick. Yes, we'll take you on a tour of the van, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.
With the touring tales, we're on.